You alleged too that Nicole Murphy had relations with your ex-husband. Were you two friends?
Mm-hmm. Birthday parties. I've been to her house. She was at my bachelorette party. But you know what? At that time, my mother told me then. She said, but you got to watch that one there. And I was like, who? I said, the one dancing. She said, yes, that's Eddie Murphy's wife. She said, you got to watch that one.
Current wife at the time or ex at the time?
I want to say, I think she was still married. They were still married. And I was like, no, And so, when your mom tell you something about new school, you feel like you old school, And she was right.
Okay, so listen up, Nicole Murphy. Always been that quiet, classy type who stay out of drama. But baby, when it come to Raye McCoy, it's been a whole soap opera from day one. See, they used to be tight, like real friends, until Raye went off saying Nicole was creeping with her. Then husband Michael Misick and broke up their marriage. And ever since then, the two can't stand each other. Raye even called Nicole a homewrecker, saying she always after married men. But Nicole was like, girl, stop making up stuff, and she kept it cute and silent. But behind the scenes, things been messy, cause rumor got it. Nicole been checking out Raye new man, just to get her lick back for all them things said about her. And let's not forget, Nicole once got caught kissing director Antoine Fuqua while he was still married to Layla Rochon. That photo went everywhere, and people dragged Nicole, calling her a man-stealer and a snake, but she said it was just a mistake. Still, Raye went off again, spilling tea like it was free refills. And ever since then, the tension been wild. Like, these two can't be in the same room without side eyes and shade and girl the way it's going now. I don't think they ever gonna make peace again. It's giving too much bad blood, too much drama, and too many receipts flying around.
Thing is this, when you're a woman and you grown, let's handle it like a woman. Let's talk face to face and let's get it out. But here's the thing. I sat with her a couple of months ago, longer than a couple of months ago, about 6 months ago. And
this was after the alleged affair?
Before.
Okay.
And I said, let's talk about it, because I waited a very long time for you and I to get like this right here, face to face, And
no, show me right, Nicole, not me.
Right. Relax. And we had a good conversation, because she said to me, you know what? We're two older women that look good that's in the business. I hate this. And I do too, because I hate when we can't bridge the gap between women. We should not be in that position.
Right.
I will say this.
Girl, it gets even juicier, because back when Nicole was engaged to Michael Strahan and they was all set to get married, Raye came through with some wild moves, like word on the street is she sent Michael proof that Nicole was out here doing shady stuff, and baby, that was enough for him to slam the brakes on that wedding real fast. And after that, they just went their separate ways. Like, imagine your friend being the reason your engagement fall apart. That's some next level messy energy right there.
Here's the thing, Leela and Nicole have reportedly been close friends for years, and they travel in the same circle.
And my thing is this, plus, you're not talking about it all the time. That's that friendship stuff.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Well, but listen, the whole internet's on fire about it. Even your sister, the brat, Raye McCoy, jumped in social media and said, girl, Nikki Murphy, you went after Layla Rochon husband too? Shaking my head so wrong again.
Ooh, wait, hold on.
So what's the fine print of the tea? Like, did she go after Raye's husband when she was married to
Absolutely. When my sister was the first lady of Turks and Caicos, absolutely.
What? So Raye said the reason she keep coming for Nicole is because Nicole had an affair with her husband Michael Misick while they was still married. And what really hurt her was she trusted Nicole like a friend. And then Nicole went and messed with her man. So now Raye's still holding that grudge hard.
That's true. Absolutely true.
So what happened exactly?
Just what you said. She messed around with my husband. Here's the thing. We've all done something that we regret. We've all made mistakes, and we all have to learn from that. But when you start doing it and being messy enough to do it amongst family, how does a family kiss turn into a I'm sorry apology? Like, what do you mean? You didn't know that she was married? We all know that she was married. And that was 20 years. That's history. You don't do that amongst friends.
Right.
Because there's no loyalty.
Right.
There's no loyalty, and you got to look up, and your person that you invite into your house and you celebrating your birthdays and going to games with, you got to look up and they're in Italy with your husband.
Right.
How'd you find that out?
I had checked the manifest of my plane, because we owned a plane. And so when you check that list, it says all the people that have rolled on the plane. And she didn't ride on it with me, and nor did she receive an invitation from me. So if you had a girlfriend that has her own island, I would think that you would call and say, hey girl, I'm coming, because I was getting everybody to come. So why you would accept an invitation from him and you don't even know him is unbeknownst to me. I don't know how that could happen. Do you? I guess not.
I never owned a private plane or
not that part.
no, I mean, I don't know. You know, meaning, yes, this is too rich for me. You know, the manifest of the list, like, damn. So you saw her name on the list.
And I tried to call her. And, you know, at first she said, no, I haven't been to Turks and Caicos. I have not been. And it was like, well, wait a minute, you know. And then I called again, and then she stopped answering the phone. So at the time she was dating, at this time,
Michael
when
Strahan?
I found out, she was dating Michael Strahan. So I called him. And I said, hey, do you know anything about this? And, you know, we talked or whatever. And I said, well, you know, let me send you a tape that I have of proof, you know. And so I did.
What tape? What was on the tape?
You know, it was a tape of her and Michael, where she was dropping Michael off at the private airport in her car. And they opened the gate and they pulled up to the plane, and she gets out and he gets out, and I go, oh, I didn't know y'all knew each other. And I'm gonna leave it right there, because that part is my business. The other part is someone else's business, which I've never, you know, would speak on. But for me, that was enough. It was like, wow, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Friends don't do that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that I would think an enemy would do, or somebody that I just don't know. But someone that you have to watch your girl. Where I come from, south side of Chicago, that's an ass whooping. That's an ass whooping. Period.
Okay, so here's where it gets wild. Lisa Raye went on saying that even though she and Nicole could never ever be friends again, she didn't want no drama or bad vibes between them, because they still move around the same Hollywood circles and see each other at events. But Nicole was not here for that fake peace talk at all. Like, girl, how you gonna drag my name all over town, then suddenly wanna act all calm and classy, pretending like you the peacemaker? People close to Nicole say she was heated about how Lisa Raye tried to flip the whole story, making herself look like the bigger person, while Nicole getting painted like the villain and baby that just made things worse. Cause now Nicole feel like Lisa Raye playing both sides, trying to save her image in public, but still throwing shade behind closed doors. So yeah, this little truce. Lisa Raye talking about ain't happening anytime soon.
It may be social media. No, social media took on a mountain of its own. And like I said, listen, it said I broke up somebody's marriage, which is absolutely false. I never did that. There was a statement released by that ex-husband saying it's false. And you're talking about when Lisa Raye got involved and said you slept with her husband. Yes, and it's not true. No, she talked real breezy on social media. I know, it's not true. First of all, her husband released a statement. That was saying Keiko's King. Yes, saying it's not true. Yeah, I saw that. Nobody focused on that issue. No one, they just focused on that with Roxy. So it has nothing to do with me. I'm just saying.
Okay, so let's break this down, because this part right here took the drama to a whole new level. So Lisa Raye already felt super betrayed when Nicole went after her husband, Michael Misick, and that whole thing broke her heart, because that was someone she loved and trusted. And to her, Nicole wasn't just another woman, she was a close friend who crossed a line. But girl, what happened after that made it 10 times worse. Because back around 2011, people started whispering that Lisa Raye was dating Pastor Noel Jones, and the internet was losing it, because that man is a whole pastor, and Lisa Raye is this glamorous Hollywood star. So folks were curious how that even worked, and when people asked her about it, she shut it down fast, saying he's just her spiritual friend, someone who gave her advice and prayed with her, and that they were not together like that. But Pastor Noel didn't clear it up as fast as she did. He kinda let the rumors float, and on his show, Pastors of LA, they even played into that storyline, showing how Lisa Raye could maybe be a pastor's wife and how their two worlds might fit together. So of course, everyone started thinking maybe they really were together. And from what insiders said, things actually did get serious behind the scenes, like they were spending time together more than just friends type of thing. But then out of nowhere, Nicole Murphy slid right back into the mix, like she heard Lisa Raye was happy and said, "Oh no, not on my watch." She allegedly started getting close to Pastor Noel too, and people around them swear it was on purpose. Like Nicole wanted to hit Lisa Raye right where it hurt and remind her she could take whatever she wanted. And the wild part is Nicole didn't even seem sorry. She was like, if Lisa Raye can mess up my life and ruin my engagement to Michael Strahan and talk trash about me all over town, then Pastor Noel was fair game too. But when that news hit the blogs, oh, the internet dragged. Nicole bad people were saying she went too far and that she should have just let it go because by that point, the beef was years old. But Nicole made it worse by jumping into another man's life tied to Lisa Raye, and it just made her look extra messy. Like no matter how much time passed, she couldn't move on from the drama. And now everybody's saying Nicole keep proving she can't be trusted around any man in Hollywood, and Lisa Raye is out here looking like she'd been right about her all along.
Nicole Murphy, you're disgusting. You sat on that couch and you laughed. It ain't no moment. It's a mess. You wrong for that. You the type of women that let these men be evil. They gotta have some help, and you women like you are that type of help.
Internet been going off about this because people got a lot to say about Nicole Murphy and the mess she keeps finding herself in. Like one person wrote, Nicole Murphy is way too gorgeous to be this wicked, saying how sleeping with your friends' husbands is the lowest thing a woman can do. And then another person jumped in saying they can't understand how Nicole left Eddie Murphy after he cheated on her, only to turn around and start messing with her friends. Men like, girl, how you go through that pain and then do the same thing to somebody else. People saying it looked like Nicole care more about being the hot girl in the room than being a loyal friend, especially when it comes to Lisa Raye and Layla Roshan, who both had to deal with the fallout from her actions. And honestly, the internet kind of divided on it, because some folks saying Nicole was just getting even after all the lies and shade thrown at her, but most people think she should have just moved on, because every time she tries to get payback, it just backfires and makes her look worse. Like at this point, people are tired of seeing her wrapped up in the same drama from years ago and are saying she need to focus on her piece and not on proving a point. But hey, what do y'all think? Do you think Nicole was right for getting her lick back, or should she have just left Lisa Raye alone and moved on anyway? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, cause you already know the tea. Don't stop here and make sure you like and subscribe, cause baby, the drama stays piping hot right here on Taylor Tells All.